try and do something, obstacles come in the way. So for example, I'm Wasim, and I said, I'm gonna put an alarm on to remind me to pray or meditate every day. And then my phone gets broken. So it's gonna take 3 or 4 days to fix my phone. What do I do? My phone's not working now, what do I do? And that's why we brainstorm. If one thing doesn't work, we just jump onto another idea. So I'm like, okay, Mum, can you remind me whenever it's prayer time? Dad, can you put an alarm on your phone to just tell me at 10 a.m. that I have to meditate every morning? This is why we do the brainstorm, right? So what we want to do is we want to basically overcome the obstacles, because as soon as you start to do something, you're going to get resistance. The way you're going to overcome it is by keep going over it. I'll give you an example. It was about 1 year ago, I was sleeping and my alarm went off for prayer, the morning prayer, Fajr. And as the alarm went off, I was like sleeping, I was trying to snooze it, right? And as I'm snoozing, I caught from my eye that I'm accidentally calling my sister. And it was like 6 a.m. in Turkey. So that means in London it was 3 a.m. So I'm calling, and then I kind of woke up because I'm like, damn, I'm calling her, yeah? So I switch it off quickly, and then I like put it down, I'm like rubbing my eyes, don't want to wake up. And she rings me back, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, it was a mistake, go back to sleep, go back to sleep, go back to sleep. She goes, no, I was going to call you anyway. I was like, what the hell, it's 3 o'clock. And she goes, I want to let you know there's been a fire in the house. And then at that moment, the phone got cut off. So I'm like, dialing back. What happened, what happened? Oh, there's been a fire in the house. I'm like, get to it, what happened? Oh, everyone's okay. I thought, everyone's okay. Gold, money, documents, all gone. Everyone's okay. So I want you to imagine that you were in London and you got that call, may Allah protect you, about home. What would you do now if you got that call right now and you were in London? What would you do? You go there, yeah? How would you get home from here? Imagine there's no taxis. You find a way, right? You wouldn't just sit here and go, well, you know, there's no taxis, all right. Yeah, you find a way, isn't it? It's not like there's no taxi, like, no. And this is why I'm saying, this is why the urgency is so important. That if the urgency is there and there's a real reason to do it, you will overcome the resistance that comes. But if it's not important, you don't really care about it, you don't really want to do it, then what's going to happen is you're going to come to the weekly meeting, Muhammad's going to be like, what happened with that action? Oh, story. It wasn't done. Okay. Another action. What about this action? Story. It wasn't done. So if that was a fire in your house, you'd be saying to me, yeah, bro, I checked the Google and I couldn't find anything, bro. I did try. I tried to speak to that guy, but he didn't answer it. That's how you would do it? You wouldn't do it like that. The way you would do it is, I'll be like, no, you can't leave. You're like, damn you, I can't leave. I'm going, mate. Who the hell are you? And you would go. No taxi, I'll get a bus. No bus, I'll do hitchhiking. No hitchhiking, I walk. But when it comes to actions, oh, story. It wasn't done. And this is what I'm saying, this is why urgency is so important, because when you have urgency, then you actually try and find a way to do it. When we go through our meetings in my business, it's very simple. Done or not done. No story. Oh yeah, this happened, that happened. No. Okay, Allah forbid something emergency happens, your dad, mum, that's different. But I'm saying on an everyday basis, it's either done or it's not done. That's it. Finished. And so what I'm saying is the way to do this is when the obstacles come, you have to keep going over them. You have to keep breaking through. And that's why we got so many ideas that you brainstorm. Like imagine all the ideas he just wrote. Imagine he did all those ideas. He would get to where he wants to get to, even if there's resistance, even if there's problems. And so I'm saying that that's the mindset you want to have when you're doing your job. Why? You're getting paid to do your job. If you like it, you want to be here, you're doing good work, you should be doing it 100%. Why would you not give it 100%? So if one action doesn't work, you need to do other actions. So being proactive, it means finding a way around obstacles. Some people, they give up as soon as they see the obstacle. Someone sees the obstacle in the distance, they're like, no, bro, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You need to find a way around the obstacles, like the fire example. You need to be persistent rather than giving up at the first challenge. Never say die. You need to have that kind of attitude. And like we said, the overcoming obstacles is depending upon what? The urgency. The urgency that you have to do it. There must be a burning desire. It can't just be something that, oh yeah, I feel like doing it, maybe I should. It has to be a burning desire.